Hey everyone, my name's Lewis and I'm from XSplit's media production team. The XSplit team is traveling all across the US throughout the month of March, and the first stop was in Austin, Texas for South by Southwest. We partnered up with Alienware to live stream their Alienware Outpost. It's one of the official South by Southwest houses. It hosted all the latest and greatest Alienware hardware and a bunch of the latest games such as Devil May Cry 5, The Division 2, and it also hosted a bunch of music acts and popular Fortnite streamers and all kinds of craziness, even an NBA 2K League match, and we all streamed it live on Twitch TV. So let's take a look at the event, and afterwards we're going to take a look behind the scenes of how we put together the Alienware Outpost stream. So this event had its own set of unique challenges. First of all, we had to broadcast content from two different stages. One had a bunch of music acts and gamer exhibitions, and the other had panels and actually hosted an LCS viewing party. On top of this, we had to work in conjunction with an AV team that was producing stuff for the live audience, and we basically created two shows on top of each other, one for the people who were there and one for the people that were watching online. Some additional challenges is that we couldn't place too many cameras on the stage so that they wouldn't obstruct the view of the live audience. Also, since we were broadcasting to many influencers' channels, we had to go live on those channels while also staying live at all times on the Alienware channel. So Alienware actually invited a bunch of influencers to the event. This includes popular Twitch streamers like Alexia Ray and Sypha PK, and there was an exhibition match between NBA 2K League rookies versus veterans. And finally, Achievement Hunter came by to play some card games. Now the challenge here was that the Alienware channel always had to be online, and then we also had to go online on the different influencer channels. So the way we did this was we used Restream.io, and we added the channels and kept Alienware online all the time, and then just added channels online and offline as we went along the event. Speaking of those Twitch streamers, they were actually playing in these sealed custom-built Alienware booths, and we actually couldn't capture from their laptops because we had run out of inputs. So the way we solved this is we actually captured the video from their laptops over the network using NDI. So another challenge was that we couldn't place too many cameras on the stage because they wanted to keep the stage clear so the audience could have a really good view of what was going on. So what we used instead is known as PTZ cameras. That's pan, tilt, and zoom. And you can pretty much mount these anywhere. And they connect to our PC through Ethernet and SDI. So the SDI gives us the video feed, and the Ethernet actually goes to these controllers, and they give you these joysticks, kind of like if you're flying a plane, and you can use them to change the different angles, zoom in, focus, and they're really useful for getting really good angles in cramped spaces. So we also had to collaborate with this team that was focused on the live event experience. This means we needed to send them specific video and audio feeds. Now the audio feeds, we brought this massive mixer, that way we could send them specific mixes. So one mix was for the stream, one mix was for the live event, and one mix is for us to communicate between each other. And the video was pretty simple too. We actually used XSplit's projector mode to send them specific video feeds. Now you may be asking yourself, how big of a production team do you need to do an event like this? Well, it's not as big as you think. We had a camera operator that was operating the different PTZ cameras as well as roaming cameras on stage. Then we had an assistant director who was running video ads, checking the schedule, and running the mixer. And then we had a director that was switching the shots between XSplit, along with queuing up people to go up on stage and start different segments. So everything's pretty easily accomplished with XSplit with a small team, which is really helpful in keeping costs down and making things run as smoothly as possible. So I hope you like this look behind the scenes of what it takes to stream events. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and make sure to follow XSplit on social media. Catch you later.